Peace to all beings, mercy, mercy. Peace to all beings. I want everyone that's listening to this to look up Psalms 51, verse 8. Because when this space starts shifting, your light body that's in the space that you can't see, you beings call it your high self, starts entering the bones. And the primary entry point is the pelvis. The pelvis. Dogs, when they're walking and the spiritual form enters the body, enters at their pelvis area and falls down along the spine to the head. You are vertical. You're doing the same thing, only you're vertical. You're coming in vertically, and your hips are going to take an enormous amount of pressure. It's going to be light, actually, is what it is. The bones are becoming more crystalline, so you've got to be very delicate with yourselves in your thought processes. You've got to slow things down. An easy way to recognize it's necessary to slow down is pay attention to your palms and your hands. There's an energy that comes out there. Now, a lot of people use the palms of the hands to push the energy. But the trick with the palms of the hands is to receive the energy and balance it. So you'll know. You actually have access to manipulating the modules in the spatial context of you and distance and things between you. Like a Rubik's Cube, you're adjusting things with that energy that comes out of your palms. Okay? It's a peaceful gesture because it knows what it's doing. So you're going to need to understand that as this light starts entering your body, because that's what's happening. You're in the process of an ascension and in the process of a descension. And the descension is the high self introducing itself to you in the position it knows its power, which is the movement of the bones. If you're moving in the wrong direction, your high self's going to correct you because it's coming in. It doesn't want to move in that direction. So you're going to have to pay attention to your solar plexus entities. Now, this is what we call pre-processing. It's before the thought. It's a feeling before the thought. It's a feeling. You don't need a dictionary with these feelings. You understand them. This is the presence of your presence amongst the presences. This is a college class. You're going for a PhD now in your world, as you would say, in the spiritual understanding, because it affects all religions, everything. This presence is everywhere, everywhen, has not existed. So you're in that understanding of becoming yourself within it. And you begin to recognize the equality of all things. And you begin to understand the importance of nature. Because it's the animals that are really holding the space for you. You wouldn't know how to do it in the current context of your being, your beingness. It's nature reclaiming herself, and you're part of it. It was called the kingdom of nature. It's a whole nother lesson now. A whole nother lesson. You're beyond kindergarten, or at least you better understand it, that part. Because you're in the presence of the presence as it's becoming known to you. So there's responsibility there, not only to yourself, but to others. Primarily, you've got to be careful. You've got to be gentle. And thankful for the creatures that are around you that distract your attention from your selfish wills. Now, selfish is important in the manner that you understand yourself, the I am that I am. That's all myself. Not the greedy thing. Okay. We are through for the present. Peace to all beings and mercy.